Hello guys, welcome back to Aman's Tech Info. This is my programming tutorial number 2, and as I said in my tutorial number 1, I will be talking about C++ in my this video. So talking about C++, it is an extended form of the language C, which was previously called as C with classes, but now the name has been changed to C++. So we are talking about C++. So C++ is also an object-oriented programming language. So what is an object-oriented programming language has already been discussed in my previous video. It is it has got some basic characteristics, and it can actually create objects, and it resembles a much more to the real world. So that is object-oriented programming language, and for more details you go to my programming tutorial number 1. So in this video, we are going to introduce you to C++, some basic applications and how you run C++ programs, and what does it mean, and what IDE, integrated developing environment, you're going to use for C++. So basically C++ and OOP, so all the logic used in Java and C++ is going to be same. What's different then? The difference come in syntax. The difference is with the syntax. So we're going to study both the languages simultaneously, and we're going to do all the operations we are doing in Java. We'll also do it in C++. So we'll create a balance in this tutorial series that I'm running on my channel. So if you want to follow this series and learn Java and C++ from the basics, and turn into a professional from a rookie and this programming languages, so you stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and please do comment your reviews, your opinion, and what else you want me to introduce in this tutorial series. So we're talking about C++. Okay, so it's an OOP, and and all the logic and everything, like all the loops and data structure remains the same as like what is in Java and C++. So here comes the change in syntax. So what's new one you want to know? I need to tell you about C++ is that it's an extended form of the language C. Okay, as I told you. And what are the basic things that we are going to discuss in this tutorial? We are going to talk about the IDE. We are going to use process it gonna use, and what are the components of IDE. Okay, how you gonna run your application in using the IDE, and create a very basic application as we did in Java. The same we gonna do in C++. So this was the total content of this video, and so let's begin. So what you need to have for running C++. So as you can see on my screen where my cursor is rotating, I have got Turbo C++. So Turbo C++ is basically an IDE that it's not actually an IDE, what dedicated IDE for all the programming language. It's completely dedicated to C++. So it's Turbo C++. We're gonna run this on our Windows, since I'm using Windows 10, so it's gonna run on a virtual device, so it's gonna create itself. So what you need to download to get there, I mean, what you actually need to download to run C++, you don't need any developing environment kit or any virtual machine as you did in Java. So what you need over here is just this Turbo C++. You can see I have the zip file. You gonna download. I provided the link for the zip file. Here is the setup. You're gonna run that, and it's gonna run. So this was what you need to download, and let's launch this Turbo C++. So here comes the Turbo C++, new project, new source file. You don't need to touch all these things. Just start Turbo C++. So DOS box is created. This is a virtual machine, and here we go. Actually, when you open C++, this is the actual window of C++. You need to press Alt plus Enter to go to the full screen. Okay, so this is the actual screen of C++. So here, when you see is the menu window. So it's got a file, news, save as, save all, etc, etc, and this is the help window you are getting over here. So and this is the help window you're gonna get. So there are some shortcuts: F1 for help, F2 for save, F3 for open, Alt F9 to compile, F9 to make, and F10 to menu. So here is the basically paint, desktop, and all options. So we need not cover these things in this tutorial because out of scope. So what we need to go now is to create a new class, okay, or a new file. We created a new file, but since this file was also being edited in the last run, so it is showing the program that was run in last uh, run. So if you're eager to know what is this program, this is actually data basic database. You need not know this in this video. I will be talking about later in this series. So let's click again for a new one. So here we got a new screen. So what we're gonna do with the previous one, you can see where are the previous one. You just click on this close button over here, and then again you close this one too. So it's gonna close, and here you click this up arrow button, that's the maximize button. Okay, so now let's start coding. So first of all, to start coding you need to know some of the keywords we're gonna use over here. So to import library packages, what are library packages? The predefined packages that we use or that we get with the program that makes our work easy, and we need not code everything. It's just like the APIs we're gonna use, but it's not API actually. So it comes with a program, so it's library packages. So we gonna include some library packages. So for that we gonna use include word in C++, and for the same in Java we use import, but here we gonna use include, and the syntax to write include is as follows as you see on my screen. So give an arrow, INCLUDE, include. Okay, sorry, it's not sorry, it's hashtag. We give it hashtag include, and we give it arrow open, angle arrow open, and then we write here what is the basic header files. We call them header files. Okay, so okay, I need to tell you about some of the header files we use in C++. Okay, so here are some of the header files we're gonna use in C++. So I'll talking about header files right now, about the header files. So what header files we gonna use over here? So actually some of the header files are ctype, conio.h. okay, this is a header file. What does it contains? It contains some of the basic functions, like we're gonna talk about get ch function over here. So this library package contains get ch, and what else? It gonna contain get ch and clr that's a clear screen command function. So it gonna contain all these things, like all these things. And in this video we're going to talk about conio and iostream. Okay, iostream.h. So what does iostream.h give to you? Iostream.h contains all the input and output files. Like for input we use cin, okay, and for output we use cout. Okay, like in Java for output or printing a statement we use system.out.println or just print. Okay, but in C++ we're gonna use the same as cout. Okay, so it's cout over here, and Java it was system.out.print or println. Okay, so let's go back to our application. So here we get the application. So here first of all we're gonna include all those header files we're talking about. So it was conio.h. we're gonna close this with the same as we opened it. Okay, so we're gonna close it, and we're gonna include the second header file, which is the iostream. Okay, so It gonna be io stream dot h. Okay, so it's the second header file we are talking about. Okay, so uh, a bit different from Java, we need not um, reinitialize the class or declare the class again. It's already done, and what we need to do is just to declare the functions. And in this program we are creating a main function directly, and I'm not going to talk about extra functions and function overloading in this video. It will be followed in the next video I will be uploading. It would contain how you create function, call function, and how you take input. We are talking about taking input and giving out output in C++ in this program only, but in next program I will be teaching you how can you import library packages in Java, and how can you import input data in Java programs. So okay, I did a bit mistake. It's include, not includer. Okay, so here I am writing the main function. So and I would like to tell you that the comment statements are same as I told you in my last video as in Java. Here also you can add all the comments and all. Okay, all okay, you can do like this. So let's declare the main function. So return type is void. I told you what is return type and all already. So the basic structure of OOP gonna same be is going to be same in Java and C++. So it's void main. We're gonna declare that void main, and in this program what we're gonna do is we are going to take an integer number value from the user and print the same on the screen. So we declare here the main function, and we are going to declare a number, an integer value. So let it be int. So actually what is this? This is our variable to store a number. Okay, so this is a small box, a blank box created by me, and the box is named n. What does this box, what will this box contain? This box is going to contain an integer value. Okay, it will not, if another value like an alphabet or any letter comes and tries to get stored in this, it's gonna show an error message. It will not store it. So it is specific only for numbers. Okay, and also without decimal points. It's gonna store only integer numbers. Okay, so this int is a data type. I told you what is a data type, and int is an integer data type. So it's the keyword for integer. Okay, int n. Okay, so I'm gonna give a message on the screen. Enter the number. Okay, and here I gonna use front slash n. Okay, so what is this actually front slash n? Front slash n is it's it actually indicates that you go to the next line, just as we use ln in Java. So it's just like you go to the next line. It's what do we call that? What's the technical term for it? It was uh okay, sorry guys, I actually forgot the technical term for this slash and slash not. I just null character is slash not. It is actually okay. Anyways, leave that part. Technical term is not actually needed, and it's also out of the scope of this video. So intn. So this is actually shows that you need to go to the next line. The next execution or the printing would be done in the next line. So slash n is important if you want to go to the next line, and as we did in print ln is what is slash n over here. Okay, so and we're gonna give a semicolon over here. As I said, it's a full stop in OOP, the semicolon. Okay, so here we got the message printed over there, and now we're gonna take the input. So for the input we use cin, and here we use the front arrows over here. That's the operator to get input over there, cout operator. And That's the operator which you use to get the output over there. Okay, so print the message over there. So in CIN, we just use the opposite operators. So we just gonna use these operators to get the output print. To get the input. So so we are storing the input in the blank box that I took, that is labeled as N. Okay. So here we got the input done, and now we're gonna print what we got it. Okay, so we're gonna print cout the number that I got. So first, printing before printing the number, I need to print a message that the number is equals to, and before doing that I need to write the next line statement also, so that after getting the input over there, after getting the taking the input over there, so it will this the number is, this line should be printed in the next line. Okay, is okay. Here I gonna close this one, and I gonna use these operators again, because I gonna print multiple statements in the same cout statement. So I gonna use this operator. So instead, if you want to print multiple statements in Java, you just need to add plus in place of what you did over here. Okay, this function, instead of this function, so you need to add a plus over here. Okay, so here we're gonna print n, because we stored the variable, the number in the variable n. Okay, so here our basic program is ready. So before running the program, I would like to store over here, I would like to give a command to clear the screen, clr scr. It will clear the screen before the program is executed, so that we do not mess up with the previously run output of the previously run program. Okay, and here we're gonna do get ch. Okay, it's gonna give you the output then and there. Instead, if you don't use ch, then you need to press control plus F9 again to see the output. Okay, so let's first save the file, because saving is very necessary, guys, because turbo C++ crashes very soon. So if you want your program to be safe, so before running or compiling, just save it, let it be test run. Okay, you cannot use this uh, spaces in between special characters. Okay, so it got saved as test run. You can see the name changed as test run. You can see my cursor is blinking over this test run. Okay, now let's compile. You can click here and compile, or you can just press alt plus F9 to compile. So here we got our program compiled. Press any key. Okay, I did, and let's run the program. So to run the program, you can press control plus F9, or you can go over here, run, and then just click over there. So control plus F9. So here we got the output. So here the statement printed, enter the number. So suppose I enter 2 over here. Okay, so suppose I enter 2 over here. It's not displaying the number. Okay, 2 over here, and I just press enter over here. So guys, there was some error. Okay, so what was the error? Can you guys find out what was the error? Any logic? See, I tell you what was the error. The error was we initialized and but we didn't give it the default value. See guys, I would like to tell you that I am giving it a default value 0. Okay, you can give it anything. The problem is that you don't need to do this in Java. Java is much more smarter. I can say it understands you better than C++. I know it's ironical, because C++ is a legitimate programming language is used in various things, but I must say it has lower IQ than Java. So it's actually Java beats up C++ over here. So this is what you run the program. Now if you run 2, it will give you 2. See, the output comes. So what difference did you get over here? Over here the difference was that you need to initialize it. You need to specifically tell that yes, it contains 0. And if you remove this 0, what would happen? It would give you semantic errors. Okay, just like 2. So this was actually a glitch in C++, or you can say in Turbo C++. It's literally unpredictable when it's gonna give you a wrong answer. Okay, so as you see, the first time I run, it was something really horrible. The answer was really horrible. And what if I run now? Oops. So what if I run now? It's giving something really, really horrible. Like it's giving 2, and what you saw, it was giving 7, 7, not 9. So this was actually, that's why I prefer using Java than C++ as a programming language. Or you could have better taken any other IDE for C++ program, but since this was a basic video tutorial, so I used this basic Turbo C++. So you can use that. So guys, this was a small application making in C++. I hope the video was useful. And yes, since I was unable to tell you what was the technical term of that one, but I would be adding the technical term in my description. I think it was escape sequence. Yes, guys, I got it. It was escape sequence. The slash n was called the escape sequence. There are various escape sequence. Okay, let me mention it in the video only. Okay, so there are actually various escape sequences. Like these are escape sequences. Some of the escape sequences, like as I said, it was slash and it is slash not. You need to know both of these because these are commonly used in simple programs, and there are different like slash t for space sequence, etc., etc. There are a lot of escape sequence. There's a whole chart of escape sequence. You need not memorize all. You need to memorize for basics and slash n and slash not, because they're gonna be used in this level of programs. So you need not worry about other escape sequences. Else, if you want to create bigger applications like Word or Notepad application, then you need to work on this enter space and all these things. You need to work on that. So guys, this was all about this video, and please do like and subscribe this video if it was useful. And any part you would like me to explain again, please do tell me. Do let me know where I was wrong and where did I make mistake in that you didn't understand what it is actually. So do give some feedbacks, because without giving some feedbacks, just clicking the dislike button, it is not going to help you, neither going to help me, and neither my channel. So let me know where was the mistake, or where I could not be so interactive that you didn't understand what I was trying to tell you. So this was all about this video. Hope to see you with some more introduction to it's not introduction, some basic functional programs and importing library classes in Java. So till then, thank you.